to each day and skip many stones from the beach. And one thing you said was listen, I will have your back always. And now we're grown up, I don't really see enough. There's too much to be done. It's no fun. But even if we're far apart, I know where we belong. Haven't changed a bit in my heart. Your words have never been wrong. You are my own safety zone. You're solid like a granite stone. It came very sudden the day when we moved away from what had been our home since forever. I was scared then, so scared that I would lose you. But you called me up right after I touched the ground. You wanted to hear that I got there all safe and sound, and you said, I know we're gonna stay the same. And now we're grown up, I don't really see enough. There's too much to be done. Yeah, it's no fun. But even if we're far apart, I know where we belong. Haven't changed a bit in my heart. Your words have never been wrong. You are my own safety zone. You're solid like a granite stone. I know where we belong. My own safety zone. Haven't changed a bit in my heart. Your words have never been wrong. My own safety zone. Solid like a granite stone. Solid like a granite stone. If I ever said enough times, I can never let you go when you're not mine.
Legends! Good day! Welcome back to our world adventure in the little plane that could. And this evening, Belo Horizonte through to Rio De Janiero. And as we all know, when my baby smiles at me, I go to Rio De Janiero. So there we go. Now, I must first say, the feeling that I get when I jump into the streaming dashboard and see that there's 17 people waiting. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever seen that many people waiting for a stream to start. So before we even get started, double thumbs up to you awesome people for that sort of support. That is quite mind-blowing. Anyway, let's say hello. Mouse, where is my mouse? There is my mouse. Squeak, squeak. Well, I'll say good morning to you again, Vruden, even though we've already said hello. But good morning, Vruden. Welcome, welcome. Tim Brown, good morning as well. Welcome to the stream. Fozzie has been talked into flying. Peer pressure Fozzie, it's a prick, you know. They just get into your head and they, you know, But I must say, watching you and Wes drive earlier on Discord in Euro Truck was quite cool. It was quite cool. Speaking of the devil, Leonard Rapier, Wes, g'day, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing well. And a lot of talking prior to this. And there I am, jumping in, telling everyone that the West USA server is the server, but from my other account. And then realising that I'd sent it from my other account and going, oh well, you'll have to just sit there now. Garwin's here. He has like 30 minutes to fly. Well, you know what? That's better than nothing, Garwin. I hope it's an enjoyable 30 minutes for you. I hope we actually get off the ground in 30 minutes time, because otherwise that'll be a real annoyance. Calling Pigeon says good afternoon. Calling Pigeon, good afternoon to you too, mate. Welcome to the stream. Black Evo says howdy, gents. Howdy, Black Evo. Are you still stuck in hotel quarantine in Queensland, mate? And Sean Dale is here. He says, sorry, just got back from Hosey. I haven't lost my keys, but maybe a little longer to catch up. Well, look, there's a change of scenario there for you, Sean. You actually know where your keys are for once. So, fantastic. Wes says, I was only here early because I heard the DA40 lounge has a decent share. I mean, not lying, but I wouldn't go any higher. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I wouldn't go any further than decent. I've only been at it for 10 years. So, anyway, where is the ever trusty okay. Track IR's just having a meltdown. Another instance of Track I software is already running. Well, it's not, because like, hello. Okay, I'm not doing this flight with Track IR, obviously. Oh! Raise your hand if you have downloaded the DA40 mod and extracted it, but then not put it in your community folder. Well then, that went well, didn't it? Fuck's sake. That deserves another sip of G&T. Well done to me. Alright. Let's just continue to pretend that everything's okay and I'm a professional. Fuel pumps on, engine master switch on, avionics. Let's get some initialization occurring. Get your flaps out. Oh, just 2 seconds. Oh, hang on. That's not. Yeah. Alright, so that's all that set up. And what is this cloud ceiling? Does everyone reckon? I reckon it's quite low, so I might keep it under 3,000 at this point until we see how high up those clouds are. So I'm just going to go for 2,700 feet. just to mess with Tim as well, because he's so used to me flying at the default 5,000. Hey, Stu is in the house. Stu, welcome to the stream, mate. And I just read that Wes is going to try and take the DC6 out on this. So Wes, good luck, mate. I don't know what the active runway is, but the fact that everyone's down that end just says to me, doesn't matter what the active runway is, just taxi to where everyone else is. So, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, he's flying the DC6 in full manual as well. That could be interesting. So how's everyone's, what day are we? Tuesday. How's everyone's Tuesday been? I went and, I spent the afternoon doing my tax return, and then, went shopping for ingredients for Thursday night, because, doing a pop-up burger, set up at my mate's cafe. Other than that, though, haven't done much. But I hope everyone else has had a decent Tuesday. You've just finished work, Stu? Well, you know, nothing makes a day better than having just finished work. Alright, so in today's stream, we're going to head down to Rio De Janiero Santos Dumont, which is the smaller airport over there at Rio that's out in the middle of the water. And then what we're going to do is we're going to reload ourselves into some sightseeing, not sight screaming, sightseeing aircraft, or helicopters or whatever, and then we'll just go on a bit of a sightseeing journey of Rio de Janeiro before landing at Galileo Airport, which is the other airport there in Rio. So we're doubling up our airports in Rio, so make sure you get that passport stamped and everything. Hey, Shane, Oz Flight Simmer is in the house. Welcome, Shane. You've been working and working a little bit more, have you, Shane? You work way too hard, mate. You need to take a break. I know you only had a break for a few months, a couple of months ago, but I think it's time for another one. What do you reckon? Hey, GC Bouncers in the house as well, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've, being a Tuesday, I'm assuming it's been a good day of school? I hope it has been anyway. Wes, take your DC6 and get out of here, mate. I'm going to go straight on the runway and go. Seems like everyone's waiting for me, which is, you know... Oh, you're on your way to school and then to work. Ah, yes, of course. Tuesday's the day that you do the school followed by the work, isn't it? Good man, GC Bounds. Good man. Nothing wrong with hard work, bro. When you get, when it comes time for you to buy a car and you can buy one straight away, you'll look back on these days and go, hell yeah. So, am I waiting for you, legends, or am I just joining Garwin and Tim and Fozzie in the air? Alright, I'm just going. That's the professional way. Turn your lights on halfway down the runway, isn't it? That's how they do it in... Such a good view off the left wing of my aircraft every time we take off as Bruden accelerates in the helicopter. And Bruden, you're not going to be alone when we get to Rio, mate. There's going to be quite a few of us, I'd say, in the helicopters. In a moment, we'll set the autopilot up. We'll see how Wes is going with his DC-6 expedition. Alright, it would help if I don't know, set the altitude to actually above the ground. Altitude, that would help massively, wouldn't it? Idiot. Bloody idiot. Come on, autopilot. Work with me. Work with me. Wow, the airport is it's a little crazy. But huge shout out to all 18 of you who are currently watching / flying along. I'm not sure I've ever had 18 people this early into a stream. So, phenomenal. I don't know any other words to use other than amazing and phenomenal and extreme support and thank you so much, etc, etc. And it's 19 now that Brett Plays has joined in. Brett, welcome to the stream. Absolute pleasure to have you along. And better bring up that VFR map. Just see what I'm getting there, Fozzie. Mate, I'm miles ahead of where I ever thought I would be in 2021 with viewership, let alone 2022. So I'd say I'm more than getting there thanks to you legends. Yeah. Kicking goals. Jeez, Belo Horizonte, some spectacular scenery here on departure. I know it's the scenery that we witnessed on arrival, but you never quite get to take it in when you only see a place once. I wonder if I'm going to clear these mountains that are a little bit further up. That'll be an interesting prospect in itself. Brett plays. I'm good. I hope you are good too. Black Evo's still in jail. The criminal that he is. How dare he travel from LA to Brisbane flying an aircraft? Doesn't he know there's a global pandemic? One hotel to another. Where are you now, Brett? Where are you now, Brett, that I need ya? No, never mind. Cut that. Cut. Just got to keep looking ahead of myself here to make sure that I'm not going to do a Shane. Oh, Black's in a hotel. Yeah, no, I thought you... Because you said from one hotel to another. Oh, I see what you mean. Because he was in a hotel in LA and then he's... Yeah, okay, never mind. Cool. The brain has, well, slightly connected. The connection's still a bit, you know... Yeah, I'd rather not do a Queenstown. Personal preference. So, judging by that message, Sean is now feeling radioactive. Unfortunately, I'm never going to quite make it as Imagine Dragons, but I mean, if I take enough drugs, I can imagine some dragons. I mean, I guess it's not really the same thing, but we'll pretend it is for the sake of conversation. But, Sean, I hope you're doing well, mate. I know you have a rough time sometime. And yet you still manage to turn up here in a fantastic mood, smiling, laughing, making jokes. I mean, couldn't ask for much more, really, could we? Black Evo's got to stop going around licking windows. Yeah. I could recommend that. I mean, look, Microsoft may not be impressed with you going around and licking all the copies of their upcoming operating system, but I mean, hey. Everybody has their weird quirks and things that they enjoy, and I guess it enables you, Black, to see the world from a whole new perspective. Alright, everybody on the floor, legs crossed, looking directly at Mr. Brett. He's got a story to share with us about today's adventures, so I need you to all sit attentively and quiet. And Mr. Brett, Please, share your story. Show and tell time has started. And Brett, you know we're always interested to hear about stories, even if no one's asking, so please. So he got a phone call from the wife whilst he was working on the man cave. She was driving from Launceston towards Devonport, which is a 100-kilometre trip, or about 62 miles. And he says that they've had a lot of rain there the last 4 weeks. I know you guys can read, but I'm just going to do this anyway. Tim, that's the way to do life. Happy wife, happy life. And happy spouse, happy house. Because it goes on both levels. Okay. That's uncomfortably close. And we're going to get a crash. Cool. Crash to desktop. Oh no, she's hit a pothole that shattered her front driver's wheel. And you became roadside rescue. Brett's Roadside Services. I mean, Garwin, I was pretty confident that I could have hit that autopilot button and pulled up in enough time, but it was almost like the sim just didn't like how fast I moved. It's alright. We'll get it reloaded. I'll be back in. I'll join up at a airport that's further along the flight plan. That's fine. Yeah, Brett, can I borrow your roadside assistance for my flight simulator? Oh, Brett. So, Vruden, what you're saying is you want me to get on you? I would love to do like what Mr. Pilot and Shoney did on Twitch last Friday, which was a shared cockpit. That would be cool. I'd love to do a shared cockpit stream on one of these streams where I get in with you guys and we fly whatever aircraft together. That would be cool. Sorry, Vruden. You know, global pandemic and all that, mate. I can't actually do that. Hey, is it Faikel? Is that your name? Faikel Bukra? I could be wrong. Or Faisal? Salam alaikum to you. We just had a crash to desktop, so we're reloading. Faikel? Okay.
Tell me, is she in your arms right now? Is she in your arms tonight? Like I used to be. Like I used to be. Can't get over you. Just wanna talk things through. Tell me what
Fozzie, your autopilot's just wanting to make sure that you're feeling grounded today.
after all that we've been through.
That's all it is.
Give my all to you. Just tell me what to do. Don't give up on me yet, baby. I'm a little bit jealous. Haven't told my friends we ended it. Yeah, I know that it's wrong. Maybe it's a little bit selfish calling you up when I'm wasted. When I know that you moved on. Is she in your
Alright, come on, Sim. Show me where Vruden is so I can jump on him.
gonna stay the night? Tell me, is she in your arms right now?
The only people it's showing me so far is
Your arms tonight,
Leonard Rapier, Stu, and Sean.
like I used to be.
There we go. We've got more.
Promise that I'll do better. Promise I love you forever. Sorry for letting you down. Promise that I'll do better. Promise I love you forever. Sorry for letting you down. Maybe it's a little bit selfish calling you up when I'm wasted. When I know that you moved on. Is she in your arms right now?
Oh well, if I join him at the nearest airport, well, shit happens, you know? I'm in the air. Alright, so I'm going to have to set up all the things in midair, which is not recommended. So this could be fun. Let me guess, now my flight plan doesn't exist. Come on, VFR map, let's get the shit together. Nope, I don't have a flight plan now.
You said she was just a friend, and I remember thinking the worst at first, but you made me think it was in my head. Yeah, you just said that I was crazy. I thought that I only for a moment, only for a while. I regret letting you go, and you were mine. I thought I'd be fine, but now my heart don't feel right, and this pain doesn't go away. Yeah. If I could turn back time, I would've never let you down, 'cause now I'm waiting for you to say. Call me back. I haven't heard from you in so long. I'm starting to forget what you sound like. 'Cause now that it's over, I'm by myself. Yeah. I thought I'd be fine, but no more. My heart don't feel right, and this pain doesn't go away. If I could turn back time, I would've never let you down, 'cause now I'm waiting for you to say.
Everything seems quiet. You're the only thing I wanna touch. I'm the pain, you're the pilot. Didn't know that I could feel this much. Save the tears for another day. Save the tears for another day, for another day. Forget about the past. Show me what you've got, 'cause right now it's all we have. I hold my breath, waiting for the air to return. I got chills all over my body.
Right. Now that I win, I'm on the ground just at the airport that's up the road, where we're making a turn. Usiminas or whatever it is. Whilst you guys make your way over, which will take about 5 or so minutes, I'm just going to make a trip to the little pilot's room. I shall return.
Oh,
Alright, I'm back. I'm de-liquefied. I'm replenished on the Aquinas. And yeah, so I am now at Usiminas. The flight plan programs is available in the Discord. But I'm currently at, because I had a crash to desktop. So as you can see, I'm now waiting for the people to make their way over. And Garwin, look after yourself, mate. Pleasure to have you along. I can see all of you, so it means it's not long now. Programs. It was very clearly put there for you, mate. SBIP by Wes and myself. The reason I am here is because I had a crash to desktop. The waypoint that is Yankee Papa Tango on the flight plan. That's where I am currently. But SBIP is the actual airport code, because obviously when you're flying over, for some reason a GPS just doesn't register it as SBIP. I don't know. Whatever. I don't question. I just roll with the punches. So, yeah, anyway. No, you're all good, mate. You're, I'm just I've been a little bit frustrated with the sim. Before I even started the stream, I had 2 crashes to desktop, and then I just had another crash to desktop. So I'm a little bit like, you know the words I'm looking for. I'm not going to use them because it's inappropriate, but you know what I'm getting at. No worries, programs. You can so just so you know, programs, you can download the flight plan in the Discord, and then you can change your departure location so that you stay with us for the whole journey down to Rio De Janiero, if that's something you are interested in doing. Yeah. This is what I do whilst I wait for everyone to catch up to my new location. Oh, no worries, programs. That works as well, I guess, eh? Yeah, that makes sense, Black Ovo. That makes sense. I think I've just, through the sim and flying with other streamers, etc., I've become used to using airports as the waypoints, because of course it's a way to interact the viewers and offer multiple landing opportunities and all that. But no, absolutely, of course you use navaids. You are shopping for washing machine parts and listening to my stream. That I highly recommend that everyone else does that as well. You make sure that you listen to this stream whenever you're shopping for those washing machine parts. It's very important. It means you're going to get the best of the best. Sean. I mean, technically, I haven't, because there was a whole stream I did in the Caribbean where I let the chat stream because I was having so many issues with the flight sim. So technically, no, I haven't completed Around the World, and it's I'm a liar. Alright, I can see Wes quite clearly. We've got a few of us here at the airport, so I'm now going to tack off. And this sim better not crash on me again. Common Sense Gaming or Programs is in the chat. Oh, Wes is going to do a touch and go. That's cool. I'm flying directly at Wes on climb out whilst he's flying directly in for a landing. This is all within air regulation safety protocol, I swear. Also, I don't know what's going on with my track IR. It's decided that to crack a hissy fit when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator today. Which is annoying, because I can't now do the, you know... Programs, make sure you're on the West USA server, mate. And yeah, absolutely, please do check your multiplayer settings. Alright, we are back up in the air. And hoping that we do not have any more crashing issues. Wes, question for you, mate. After I finish this stream, how do you feel about another spontaneous cricket stream for an hour or so? Because I'm not going to lie, I quite enjoyed watching that last night, and I'm pretty sure quite a few of the others did as well. You had like 6 or 7 people at all times. It won't let you go to the West USA server. Now that's a weird one, Programs. I'm not sure about that. Let me just chuck that in Google and let's see if there's anything simple that I can help you with there, mate. MSFS won't allow West USA server. Yeah, there's nothing really on the internet about that. In fact, there's nothing on the internet about that. That's a very interesting issue. Wes, I'll leave that one up to you, mate. You're the one who's in charge of the streams. You tell us, mate. Vruden, I would say probably because everybody gunned it when they realised that I had to move airports. But I'm more than happy to slow it down for you, Vruden. Yeah, no worries, programs. Restarting it might fix the problem, I'm not sure. If you, when you load back in programs, I'll bring up the VFR map and we'll see if there's a closer airport that you can start from. Yeah, look, Black Evo, with the combination of the fact that this sim now uses Xbox and it uses gaming services from Microsoft, and if you're doing it on Steam, it uses the Steam servers as well. There is so much area for it to just have spontaneous random issues and errors that I feel like anything's possible these days. No worries, programs. I'll bring up the VFR map and I'll try and figure out if there's an airport somewhere in front of us that we can throw you in at. Yeah, I'll pop it in the chat for you now, mate. Oh, it is amazing that it even works. Absolutely, Bruden, you are 100% right. But that's why I'm also not surprised by when people have random little issues like that nobody's ever experienced. That's also not surprising to me because it's working with so many things behind the scenes. It's bound to screw up at points. It just is. After playing the sim in 1997, could you have imagined the sim to look like this across many platforms? I'll be honest, I think everybody will have the same answer, Sean. Hell no. After FSX and after X-Plane 11, I didn't see the sim looking like this, let alone after 1997. It's mind-boggling. And I mean, you just have to go back and compare the graphics within this sim to the graphics within Grand Theft Auto 3 nostalgia videos that I'm putting up, and you just look at it and go, in 20 years, we've gone from that to this. That's really weird, programs. I'm not sure what to suggest, mate. Just make sure that your Microsoft gaming services and all that is good. Maybe sign out of your Xbox account and Microsoft gaming services and sign back in. That might fix the problem. I'm not sure. Speaking of which, I need to respond to the missus. So 2 seconds here. Oh, really, Kangaroo? Is there potentially server issues right now? Yeah, Black Evo, I definitely remember using the sim that was integrated into Google Earth and thinking, wow, like, imagine if this was how flight simulators become in the future. And, I mean, we are now living those thoughts. But yeah, absolutely. And also, I think I saw a comment from Sean about cricket. about the fact that the Welsh are not very good at cricket compared to us green and gold. I don't know if you've seen our cricket team recently, Sean, but we're probably not much better than the Welsh at cricket at this point. Wes says his autopilot has a mind of its own, but that's okay because the pilot also has a mind of its own. So, I mean... You remember the white lines on the black background, Sean? I'm assuming we're still talking about flight simulation here and not other white lines on a black background. Faster pigeons for Brett. Well, that's alright. I'm sure Calling Pigeon can call up one of his other pigeon mates. And, the autopilot does as instructed from the person in the chair. So I guess the person who's in charge of the autopilot is the chairman. And he's the chairman of the board of instrument panels and switches in front of him. If that's the case, it means that my part-time occupation is technically chairman of the board of the Diamond DA40. Someone tell Elon you're still waiting for your link, Brett. Yeah, Common Sense Gaming / programs. It seems now from what Kangaroo has said that there might be some server issues going on. This whole stream is turning into one big dad joke. It is. It's extremely funny. The only thing that's missing now is I actually have to have some kids, and then we've gone full circle, and we actually do have a dad joke stream. Paid your deposit in February or March. They'll throw you off a cliff. It's the circle of life. It's the circle of life. There's Wes having a bit of a slew in the background. Hey, look, it's not a bad suggestion, programs. The only problem that we have is that on these flights, we don't always land at airports. So the next airport that we're landing at is actually the destination unless we find an airport along the way. I'm not saying it's not a possibility, I'm just saying... But there is that airport that I did quote you before that would be the one that you could start off at if you could get in, which was SBXG, so Sierra Bravo X-Ray Golf. But I think I've already passed it. I have. But, yeah, that's an option, Sean. Would people be okay with potentially looking at a server change, seeing as West USA is causing some issues for both programs and Kangaroo? We can go across to like East USA or Southeast Asia or... Okay, East USA is working. Let's all jump over to East USA. So we're now over on the East USA server, which actually has a better ping than the West USA server does, which to me straight away says that there's something wrong with the West USA server, especially from an Australian's perspective. If we're getting better ping rates from the east end of the USA and not the west end, then yeah, there's something not quite right with that server. What airport do you jump onto? I think Calling Pigeons just put it above their programs, but I'll pop it in for you again. A lot more people have shown up now as well that we all moved across to East USA. For me. Like, none of you guys were visible on West USA, and now you're all visible, so something's not right. That's alright, Sean, you'll have no problem catching me then, mate, because I am doing... I'm doing 140 knots as well. Never mind, you might not be able to catch me. Oh, that's alright, it's not a bad thing, because if I land first, then I get to drone all of your landings. I mean, Brett, I can see what Black Evo's saying there. You guys now, your best course of action is to be extremely careful, because there is a high chance that it does make it to you guys. I hope that it doesn't. I hope you manage to stay... But, Programs, it sounds like it might be an issue on your end, mate. If we've already changed to a server that you said you were on, no problem, and now you can't get on, I'm not sure what to suggest, but it does sound like a problem on your end. And as you can see, it's changing servers has caused issues for a few people with their engines cutting out and all that. So I would rather avoid continuously hopping and dancing between servers if we can. I know that means you don't get to join in with this flight, and for that I do apologise. But I don't want to keep annoying everybody else who's already up in the air and potentially causing issues for them. That's all. Sean. Black staff whizzing past the window, probably not good. Look, if the black stuff is just like a bird or something that you've happened to fly past, no problem. If the black stuff is bits and pieces of your engine coming out the other end, well then yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. Black Evo. Need to change the name of these streams to X-Misses because it's nothing but problems. I like your style. I like your style. I hope it's a magpie, those swooping little C-word pricks. Hey, Papa Von Braun, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you're doing well. Kangaroo is back online. Fantastic news. This is that is a photo-worthy shot right there. Yeah, absolutely, Sean. It is bloody awesome, this part of the world. It's never good when you get overtaken by parts of your own aircraft. I honestly, Black, I hope you are not speaking from experience there, mate. I really hope you're not speaking from experience and that you don't have parts of your 787 in real life overtaking you, because many questions would be asked if that was a situation. Yeah, Wes, we've got some nice weather coming up as well, mate. I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's part of the reason why we've decided to do a pop-up burger shop at my mate's cafe on Thursday. Hey, David Jacko's in the house. Welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well. Hello, Internet. Would you like to detect my weather? That could possibly be the issue, Common Sense Gaming. That could possibly be the issue. There we go. 23 here tomorrow, Wes, and then 26 on Thursday, which is when I'm doing the pop-up burgers. Because, like, who doesn't want to come get a mint burger when it's been 26 degrees during the day? Wow, we're already, like, we are an hour and 30 minutes into this stream and we've already racked up 20 likes, which is basically unheard of in such a small period of time. So thank you so much, legends. This is probably going to be, viewers-wise, one of the more successful streams that I've ever done. So you're all a bunch of legends for the support. Thank you so much. Glenn says, never had a pop-up burger. Do they have springs in them, or is it some sort of air? Funny. I guess I walked into that one, didn't I? Oh well. I hope you are home in time as well to enjoy the weather and set up the smoker as well, Black Evo. I'll put it out there. Huge shout, and the Victorians can remember this when we're out of lockdown and you're allowed to travel the state. Huge shout out to Kiki77 Coffee, which is my mate's cafe. Kiki77 Coffee. That place and that bloke, Ripper bloke, and that's he's allowing me to steal his cafe on Thursday night to do burgers, which is, you know, for somebody to allow me to use their premises to benefit me. No, I can't ask for much more. So again, huge shout out to Kiki77 Coffee. If you are ever in the area and you of that location, best coffee I've ever had. So a bit of a plug for my main man Alex there. Yeah, Black, it does play a Jack in the Box tune. As I put the onions and the cheese on the burger patty, it goes. Use spring onions because it's spring, but sorry, Common Sense Gaming. My next Microsoft Flight Simulator stream will be on it's subject to change, but currently on the 2nd of September and it's currently at 1300 Zulu, but as I said, that may change just because that is the evening of the burger pop-up, so it just comes down to timing and all that. How long will it take me after it all finishes to get cleaned up and get home and all that? So I may end up switching that day. I'm not sure yet. Haven't heard the expression Ripper in a while. It's I guess it's a bit more of an Aussie expression, Tim, than it is a British one. You think Shane's doing Thursday? Yeah, so if Shane ends up doing Thursday, I might do tomorrow night, I might do Sunday after Shane's stream instead of, and move my flight sim stream to then. I don't know. But at the moment, 2nd of September at 1300 Zulu, or 1300 GMT plus 0, or 1300 UTC, or whatever you want to look at it as. Common Sense Gaming, is there an age policy on my Discord server and YouTube channel? Not as such, mate, no. Just be aware that a lot of my gaming videos outside of Flight Simulator, I'm not always exactly appropriate with the language I use. I do censor it unless it's Grand Theft Auto or games that you have to be 18 to play anyway. But yeah, just be aware of that. But there is no age limit as such, no. I mean, I like to make sure that my channel is sort of open to everyone. We don't discriminate, but I do just like to make it clear that sometimes I just say things, especially having been a chef, and it's just common that I will just swear and say inappropriate things without even thinking. I just like to make it very clear, especially to those who are under 18, that this is the scenario. You will hear words and phrases that are inappropriate. I don't make any apologies for that. It's just who I am. People seem to enjoy it, so I'm not going to change that. But if you're okay with that, I'm stoked to have you along. And I really do hope that you can be involved in the channel. Yeah, that's a decent ping rate. That is a very decent ping rate. 214,748,000. No, more. 2,147,483,647 millisecond ping rate. Yep, that's not normal. Basically what Leaded Rapier said. A lot of banter, a lot of mucking around, a lot of just hanging out with legends, and yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure whether the problems are on their end, my end, your end, certain locations across the world, certain internet providers, who knows. But yeah, we've definitely determined that there's problems. Where are we going? To Rio De Janiero? Yeah, Rio De Janeiro. We are on track. You feel like you're talking a lot, Common Sense Gaming. I'm talking non-stop. But that's not a problem, mate. I like to be interactive. And the chat likes to be interactive. So please don't be scared of talking, as long as you're not like an annoying little shit, which you haven't been so far, so I don't see that changing. But yeah. I never slowed down. Oh yeah, shit, sorry. Whoops. I've taken 15% off the engine power there, Bruden. This low cloud is bloody annoying, I'm not gonna lie. So I wonder, you got me curious now, Common Sense Gaming. 2 billion milliseconds. So, Common Sense Gaming, your ping rate on East USA server is 555 hours. Or 23 days. Pings time out at 4,000 milliseconds. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because, yeah, according to, yeah. 23 days. So, Common Sense Gaming. Most of us who are flying along would have a ping of somewhere between 0 and 300 milliseconds. Which is, so 300 milliseconds is 0.3 of a second. So that ping rate that you got quoted is 23 days. Brett, mate, go get your beauty sleep, mate. Take care of yourself. And I'm sure I will see you in a upcoming stream soon, whether it's yours, mine, Wes's, or Shane's. Alright, I'm going to take another quick intermission, go top up the water bottle, and I shall return. Alright, I'm back. What's going on in the chat here? So, Bubba is right. Google would be your friend. However, I am more than happy to explain it in very simple terms. The ping is the speed at which the packets travel between your internet and the server that you're connected to. So, that's how a connection is made between packets. Bang. Simple as that. And yeah, exactly right, Sean. 30 frames per second in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Good. Anything, I'm pretty sure anything more than 25 frames per second looks smooth when playing simulation games. Obviously, first-person shooters and all that, you want to achieve that 60 plus frames. You forgot Google was the thing. I mean, I guess we all have our moments, Common Sense Gaming. I guess we all have our moments. Yeah, what Vruden said. The time there and back. The cool kids Bing it? Yeah. Sure. Let's say Bing is what the cool kids do. I wish I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to Bing it. Glenn, ignore my bot. It's just because you put usercfg.opt, my bot assumes that you're trying to post a link. Just roll with it. That's exactly right, Common Sense Gaming. Both the edible cookies and the cookies from the internet. I want to eat both. Who's doing 2,000 knots across the ground? What? What's with this cloud? We had such nice scenery. I'd love to see this cloud just fuck off, you know? It's times like this that I would like to quote Isaac Butterfield and just be like, clouds to the moon, you know? Yeah, Cookie Monster, the bloke who made his name eating chocolate chip cookies and now goes around destroying internet cookies. Yeah, I know, Tim. I may not show it on my face, but I'm kind of losing my mind about the number of people who are watching this stream. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The last time I had these sorts of numbers was when I was doing the mental health streams. So, cheers, legends. Too many cookies make you go blue, and too many of the other cookies make you go green, if you know what I mean. I know, Black Evo. Cloud is what they'll be doing, getting all cloudy and stuff. It's so annoying, you know. Like, I was trying to make a pun out of that, but I missed. I don't really have a foggy clue on where to take this conversation from here, but all these puns are just accumulating in my head. Why are we tagging my bot? Hang on, I'll be funny. I'll be funny. I mean, I know that's a complete contradiction in terms. I'll be funny. It's alright, Bubba. My bot responded to you. I have a convergence of puns. Sometimes, in certain situations when the puns come to, you know, you can see us what I'm doing there. Is just some Aussie bot the chosen one? I mean, if you're talking about the chosen one when it comes to being a bot, well then absolutely he is. Bloody hell, Wes is flirting with my bot. There we go. Common Sense Gaming, you most certainly can. I'm pretty sure Common Sense Gaming that's my gamer tag within the sim, if I'm not mistaken. So you should be able to find me with that. I guess if we were talking about rivers, the puns would be flowing. Rotbot, robot, you know, same. Where's my polyester girl? Cyberpunk all over again? Cyberpunk 2077 or... God, I'm going past Icarus like he's standing still, probably because he is standing still. So pretty and shiny. Alright, somebody play the Airwolf theme. Let's get it over and done with. No worries, Common Sense Gaming. I will accept at the end of the stream. You should really learn to read as you type. I mean, Wes, that's overrated, mate. Just type, hit enter, and then roll with the punches with your typos, you know? Sean, I believe it did. David, the cargo code worked and all that, and you've got working cargo in ETS2 now, yeah? I mean, I roll with it whenever I speak and realise, oh my freaking God, what just came out of my mouth? I'm just like, you know, rolling with the punches, you know? So, I highly recommend everybody else employ a similar thought process. Bunch of random people up ahead. Oh, have we potentially found another streaming? I'll set somebody in a challenge in the chat. If this is a group of another streamers, find the streamers or find the person who's streaming it. And if somebody manages to find the person who's streaming it, if it is somebody who's streaming, I will gift you something from the Orbeck store. You heard it here first. And if they're not streaming, well, I apologise. But yeah, if it is a streamer and you manage to find them, you get something from the Orbeck store. I haven't decided what I'm going to get for you, but we'll figure that out. You're flying out near Condoblin. Oh, wow. You're central New South Wales. I remember driving through Condoblin. There's not much there. Yep, could be a Twitch stream, it could be a Facebook gaming stream, it could be a stream on Mixer. I'm almost tempted to load up Twitch and just have a bit of a squiz. Well, it's not Nova Wing, and it's not Brett San, is it? No, I don't think it's Brett San. And I don't... Oh... I wonder if... Is it the Flying Fabio? Because the Flying Fabio is doing the Carinado Piper Seneca into heavy IFR. Which is what this is. That would be interesting. Oh yeah, it could also be that Black Evo, but I'm always curious because I've known of people just coming across people on streams. No, Flying Fabio's flying at Chicago, so it's definitely not him. Anyway, if it is a streaming group of people, I'm sure somebody will find it eventually, and if it's not, well, awesome. Fabio is doing what he's doing best, talking on the ground. To be fair though, Fabio's very knowledgeable, extremely knowledgeable. And it's definitely not Brett San because he's flying around Japan, surprise, surprise. And Wes is saying it's only 3 people anyway. Now, Wes, you say that that's not a stream, but remember, when I started streaming, it was just me for the first few flights with Zach's Gaming Lab watching along. It's definitely not Pilot Emily's stream. If it was Pilot Emily, this sky would be packed with aircraft. Common Sense Gaming, yes you are. You'll just go up to the top here and then you go across to weather and you click on that and then you can literally drag your time and choose your weather preset. Yeah, it's Mary who's streaming. There we go. Sneaky Mary. Mary's flying the 777s tonight, obviously. A Where's Wally flight? Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? So, how does your garden grow, Shane? Sean Dale, your best bet for working out your minimum safe altitude is to have a flight planning software like Little Nav Map, Navigraph Charts, Sky Vector, something like that. But Little Nav Map, Sean, is free. So I highly recommend getting that if you want to have like MSA and all that. You think Mary has a massive garden? Jesus. Where are we going with that one, David? The only annoying thing about Little Nav Map, Sean, is that because it's free, it uses slightly out-of-date Navigraph maps. And you need to separately download the world altitudes and mesh information and all that, and then import it into Little Nav Map. But the good news is that the README document that comes with Little Nav Map explains how to do all of those things. I love it how Shane knows what the minimum safe altitude is, and yet he went into the mountain in Queenstown. Not following his own advice. Funny, Wes. Funny. Well, David liked that one. The mountains move around Milford, well-known fact. Ah, okay. I feel like this would be the perfect opportunity for just like a mountainside to appear in the vague haze that's in the distance and just be like, haha, fuck you for roasting Shane. You don't recall? Shane, you'd make a very good politician. Prime Minister Shane, did you order enough COVID vaccinations? I don't recall. Did you hear from the premiers about building purpose-built quarantine facilities that you said you would fund? I don't recall. Did you or did you not defund or underfund the bushfire service before the massive bushfires a couple of years ago? I don't recall. That's what I mean. You'd make a perfect politician. And there you go. Yeah. Can I just say... Alright, Vruden's back in view, so I'm going to put a little bit more power in again. Yeah, exactly, Bubba. That's not my area of responsibility. Can I just say, I don't recall. I think we've decided here and now Shane is the next Prime Minister of Australia. He's already got the comments and retorts and all that all perfectly lined up. Just blame the health minister. Get out of jail free card these days. Well, I mean, that's basically what Gladys does in her current press conferences, isn't it? You know, they ask her questions about how many deaths, how many cases, and she's like, oh yes, Mr. Hazard, who's a flippin' hazard, let me tell you, will speak now, or, you know, what's her name? Yeah. They should take all of Australia's politics across all the state premiers and and just make a comedy show. I think that would do really well. It's called question time. Very true. Very true. Politics ruins everything is a motto to live by. That's the thing, Garwin. It doesn't have to be that way. It's been made that way. To enjoy the football but not go near the ball, and to clean your sock drawers. Ah, beautiful. That's awesome. I'll remember that one next lockdown, Wes, that I must clean my sock drawers. Yeah, very true, Garwin. Very true. I'm just, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just asking Brett Sand something. Everyone, Brett Sam. He's just started streaming again on Twitch. Now that he's all moved into his home in Japan. Alright. Bye, Brett. If you feel like flying at the end of this stream, and Brett's still going, if you're gonna watch Wes play cricket, I recommend also flying along with Brett. Glad your first time was with Shane too. He was so gentle. Shane's just a gentle man. That's, believe it or not, Common Sense Gaming, that's not Brett Plays. That's Brett San. I've just dropped his link in the chat. Shane just comes to stream, comes to my stream to get roasted these days. And you know what, Shane? I'm glad we're able to be of service to you and provide the correct roasting and internal temperature that we're looking for. Yeah. Black Evo likes it rough. Shane's about medium rare right now. Yep. I'll turn him over, put him back into the oven. I'll put my meat thermometer in and monitor it on the Bluetooth, and I'll let you know when he's done. We want just a little bit more temperature in there because, yeah. I don't know, I like my roasts to be sort of medium rare medium. Yes, I'm one of those. Just like, can I have my steak, but can I have it between medium and medium? No, I'm not actually one of those. I'm one of those who, when I'm a chef and somebody goes, I'd like my steak medium but with no blood. I'm like, so you'd like it medium well. You're too close for missiles, so you're switching to guns. And you know what's interesting, Shane, is we just passed the waypoint DAKDA. So it's a bit of DAKDA, 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 DAKDA. Yeah, Fox 2, exactly. You'd like the lettuce cool, but not too cold? What did the iceberg say when he knocked on the door? Let us in. Mate, if it's at 10,000 feet when it's hard, go see a doctor. Few too many blue pills there, Fozzie. The two peanuts that were walking home from the pub, one was assaulted, yeah. And the other one was roasted. It was it was a nuts situation. You had to be there to really see it during the crunch time, you know? Common Sense Gaming, can we do a private flight together sometime? I've always wanted to do since I got the sim. Yes, of course we can. I charge $450 an hour for lessons. No, only kidding. We can. Good luck good luck me having time to do flying outside of my streams, but if it comes along, I will message you in Discord. And we can set something up, mate. Absolutely. But no promises on time availability, obviously, programs, because I work 2 jobs. I run a pop-up food business. I run a food YouTube channel. I run this YouTube channel. And I have a missus. So, yeah. But, as the boys are saying, you're gonna have more luck being able to fly with me in a stream. Just because of how busy I am. So, I do recommend, if you want to fly along in the streams, is your best bet. Because I mean, I do not load up the sim. I do not have time to load up the sim outside of my streams anyway. Yeah, I know. I ripped all of you off. I apologize. $1,000 per hour was probably a bit steep at the time, but you guys were prepared to pay. So I was prepared to service. Have I slowed down? I slowed down for Vruden to catch up a bit, but now I'm back at speed. We're all very spread out. Wes. Oh, shit. But I mean, you got a cheeseburger out of it, Wes. Alright, how close are we to Rio De Janiero? Getting pretty close. I might take a quick journey to the pilot's room before we make an arrival here at Rio de Janeiro. So I shall return. Alright, we have returned. Where the hell did these clouds come from? I didn't see these. Oh, Bubba, you're not, yeah, of course, you're not flying along in this one, are you, mate? Yeah, Wes, you're not streaming, mate. Just add virtual juice. It'll be a bit different for me, who's, you know, streaming and doing these flights without running out of fuel. But, mate, you, just add some fuel. I do it in Shane's streams. I do it in your streams if I'm running low on fuel. I just add fuel. No, all good, Bubba. All good. I'm so used to you just flying along with us, Bubba. I realised when you were talking about drivers that you weren't. Your wife likes her steaks well done. That's a shame. Have you offered her your work boots? Similar texture. It's what my old head chef used to call it whenever we'd get a well done steak in the kitchen. And it'd just be like, one gnocchi, one pizza, one this, one that, and one boot. And I knew when it was a boot, I'd take the steak out, season both sides, on the grill, on the, not the hottest part, but on sort of a part that's got good heat, so that it doesn't just overdo the outside, it cooks it nicely. And I'd basically forget about it for the next 20 minutes. Just occasionally turn it and then into the oven and then forget about it for about 10 minutes and then let it rest. From a chef's perspective, boots are the easiest to cook because you don't have to monitor it. You just put it on the grill and put it in the oven and you've got a well done steak. But look, I'm not going to stand here and tell people how to have their steaks. If you can avoid having your steak well done, you're going to get a better experience. Anything under well done, you're going to get a better experience. Medium well, medium rare, whatever. Yep, absolutely, Black Evo. The only beef that should be actually well done is brisket or slow cooked cuts. No blood? Well then, medium well. If you don't like blood, medium well or slightly over medium. For me, it comes down to which particular cut I'm consuming determines how I would like it cooked. If I have an eye fillet, I'm going to want that eye fillet blue rare. If I have a porterhouse, I'm going to want that medium rare because there's a little bit of intramuscular fat and marbling that I want to melt into the steak. If I'm having a scotch or a ribeye or a T-bone, something with a bone, I'm going to want that closer to medium to cook out any of the, like the scotch especially and ribeye, which is the scotch with the bone on. I'm going to want that cooked medium so that I can, that large thing of fat that's in the middle of the meat melts and renders into the meat and isn't like trying to chew through cold fat. Steak tartare? Yeah, steak tartare is delicious. I'm gonna need to lose some altitude because this scenery down here is quite awesome. Yes, no worries, Vruden. Gotta love a flight sim stream run by a chef. I'm here to give you all the tips and the tricks and... And, like, another tip I can give is if you can't afford high quality cuts of meat, marinating is your best friend. If you can only get like, if you can only afford like I-round, or you really like the flavour of I-round but you hate the fact that it's chewy, pineapple juice for a short period of time breaks down the fibres of the meat, and you can turn an I-round from, or you know, really tough pieces of steak that are meant to be cooked for long periods of time into amazing pieces of steak through the use of pineapple. Bubba Von Braun, mate, look after yourself, bro, stay safe, and I'm sure I will see you around the streaming traps, good sir. Sorry, Vruden. I keep forgetting about the fact that you're going to be in VR, mate. I do apologise. The IKO is Sierra Bravo Romeo Juliet. Yeah, kiwi fruit also works, Black Evo. Absolutely. You want to go any faster there, Wes? You're not quite going fast enough, mate. But for sure, highly... Sierra Bravo Romeo Juliet SBRJ. Common Sense Gaming, not a problem, mate. You look after yourself, and I'm sure I'll see you around the streaming traps, mate. Have a good one. Correct, Black Evo, the bromelain. Exactly. And then, of course, if you're not stuck with the slow cut, trying to turn slow cut cuts into steaks, then, you know, the old trusty marinating techniques, lemon juices, soy sauces, chili sauces, all those things. Yogurt, Greek yogurt is great for tenderizing steaks, but you just have to make sure you wash off the excess before you go cooking it, unless you're doing something like lamb, in which case you can do like a minted spiced yogurt marinade. Yeah, Vruden, I've said it a few times now. You good, mate, or you still need another readout? No worries, Bruden. All good, mate. I'm prepared to just yell it at you a few more times if you need it. I'm hoping I can get my track eye to work before we get up here in the helicopters, because that will make my life so much easier. Hey, Clive Hawker, mate, welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you along. Shane, I bid you adieu, mate. Look after yourself, stay safe, and I will catch you probably in your stream later this week, I would say, mate. Pleasure to have you along as always, though, Shane. Appreciate the support tenfold. We're going to turn here. Yes, we're going to turn again in a sec. Cool. I'm glad you found it, Vruden. All good, mate. And just keeping in mind here, legends and ladies and gentlemen of the highest order, if you would like your landing filmed, wait until I land. Why do I feel like I'm going to fly into a mountain here? You're not running that far behind, Bruden. You're just on the other side of the airport to what I am. Yeah, I'm going to need to take control. It's alright, Fozzie, I've got it under control, mate. I'll just hand fly it in. And then, as I said, I will try and get my track IR to work before we go out in the helicopters. Yep. I mean, I think I would have been okay over this part, but as you said, Black, I wasn't taking any chances with this. And now I'm using my, oh, what's it called? The view thing where you can see all the, oh. Come on, brain, you know what this is called. You know what this is called. What's the... You'll be able to answer this for me straight away, Black, and then my brain will be like, for God's sake, why can't I remember the names of these things? What's it called, this system on the Garmin that allows you to see terrain and all that? Yeah, Black, I've already done, like, my introductory flight and all that. The biggest problem, mate, is the cost. I cannot, right now, I can't afford the cost of getting my pilot's license. I would love nothing more than to be able to do it, but I cannot afford the almost $400 an hour. Yeah, no, there's, yeah, synthetic mapping. That's what I was looking for. Synthetic vision. That's what I was trying to come up with. Maybe, you know, one day, Black Evo, maybe my my streaming and content creation and food content creation can help fund my love for potentially getting a pilot's license. Yeah, this real world weather is a bit. Can I recommend that we do the scenic flight here around Rio with clear skies? Because I'm not doing it in this weather. There's no real point, is there? We can talk at a later date. I can get you cheaper flying. Black, I'm all ears. And the thing that it doesn't help, Sean, either, that this is one of the more difficult major airports in the world to fly into. Let's do the sightseeing flight in a hurricane. Well, I mean, maybe we can convince Tim to stream tomorrow night in the Discord or something, because if he does one of the flights he hasn't done yet on the round the world trip, if he does Charleston Executive to... Where did I go after Charleston Executive? I think I went to Daytona. If he does that, he's going to be flying in the Hurricane anyway. That's an interesting price range there, Black Evo. 1,500 to 200. We're quoting two different currencies, right? That's 1,500 Indonesian rupiah to 200 Australian dollars, right? Santos Dumont ground, Diamond DA40, Victor Hotel, Juliet Sierra Alpha Golf is... I can't quite read that. About 5 nautical miles, I don't know what where I am from the airport. East of the airport, I believe. Looking for landing clearance. Denied general aviation on runway. Well, you know what, Tower? You can go f*** yourself. I'm not fussed about older aircraft. Black Evo, I did my couple of flights in a Cessna 172 from the 60s. With steam gauges and the whole kit. So, older aircraft do not concern me. You've just been denied landing clearance as well, Tim. Yeah, just tell Tower to go screw themselves with the pointy part of the tower, if preferable. Pattern is full. Yeah, well, we're in a what's it when you fly in a group? Family, posse, mafia. No, not the word I'm looking for. Probably because I'm concentrating on flying. Formation, thank you. This is a formation flight of various GA aircraft. Let us land, you pricks. Yeah, mule run. That's absolutely what it is, Wes. The only mule I'm interested in is a Russian one. ATC says get bent. Imagine if ATC in real life told you to get bent. A part-time tower? Glenn, my local doesn't even have a tower. We just, whenever we take off from there, we just say, you know, Cessna 172, Victor Hotel, whatever it is, taxiing at Yankee Lima Tango Victor. Yeah, we just state our intentions over the radio, basically. No wonder they stopped bringing the A320s and all that here into Santos Dumont. Imagine doing this approach in like an A320 and then you've got 1,300 meters of runway to pull said A320 up. Screw that! Hey, Zach's Gaming Lab, mate. Welcome to the stream. She's a bit windy. Alright, so I'm going to stop her. I'm going to pull her off the runway. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I recommend we jump out of these aircraft, change your weather to something nice, come back in like an Edgeley Optica, a helicopter, Cessna 152, a sports recreation aircraft like a Jabiru or a Pipistrel Virus, and we'll do some sightseeing. My sightseeing is out here from Santos Dumont, around Sugarloaf Mountain, around Christ the Redeemer, and back in across Rio into Galileo International. So I think it's about 15-20 minutes maximum. It's just literally a general flyover. So I shall return in a helicopter. See you soon.
Esto es breve, ya tus pasos se acercan. Tú me debes.
Tim, I just saw your comment. I'll message you in Discord about it, mate. I'll need to inform you about a few things about the costs of flying here in Australia first.
Yo sé que eso se repite otra vez. Baby, te quiero para mí. Tomando y viendo Netflix. Ya no se trata de sentir, se trata solo de fluir. Baby, te quiero para mí. Tomando y viendo Netflix.
Clive, mate, look after yourself. We'll see you next time, mate. Catch you later. Mike Lon 20, g'day, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. We're just swapping into some helicopters and we're going to go explore Rio de Janeiro. I do not have your channel linked yet. Wes, I do apologize, mate. I will get that sorted before the next stream.
Baby, te quiero para mí. Tomando y viendo Netflix. No se trata de sentir, se trata solo de fluir. Baby, te quiero para mí.
Fozzie, mate, look after yourself, bro. And I'll catch you in somewhere. Discord, streams, you know. Thanks for coming along on the flight, Fozzie. Appreciate it, mate.
Somos leyenda. Check out. Ok, ja. Dime Ronaldinho. Siendo una leyenda lo sabía desde niño. Fuesen en cariño. Comiendo el almuerzo me faltaba el aliño. Porque no frontea, mini. Si tú tienes porte te lo juro no eres fea. Flow duro como un Lamborghini. Solo a las cosas como quiere y donde sea. Somos leyenda, 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 leyendas vivas. Somos leyenda, 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 leyendas vivas. La gente pone las reglas para que los otros las sigan. Afuera, afuera esa gente que siempre tiene esa manía. Somos somos las leyendas vivas. Somos las leyendas vivas. Stop. Yo no la vivo para que
Right, we have a working track IR and we have a helicopter.
Tú no eres Dios para que me ilumines. Pa' que no hables a veces que tú mejor te afines. Bla 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 bla. Puro chisme habla. Y no para. Se los digo en la cara. No te compares. Falta de humildad. Y tú hablas de mucho como se hace y no sabes ni la.
We'll stay East USA, Sean, unless you want to switch back. But I'm quite happy with how East USA is going at the moment. No idea why my helicopter just moved. I have absolutely no throttle in. Alright, let's make our way over to Sugarloaf Mountain. Hello, Ed. Jeez, this helicopter all of a sudden doesn't want to, behave. Come on, behave. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, get a good close-up look of Sugarloaf Mountain. Just try not to run into it, okay? Now this one's going to be, let's see who can get really close to Christ the Redeemer here. This would be highly illegal as well in, I know I'm not really waiting for people, but everyone has the flight plan and they've got an idea of where they're going. And if they're not flying along, well, they're going to see it from on my stream anyway, is the way I'm looking at it. Plus, I'm not very good at hovering this helicopter yet. I haven't spent enough time flying it. I literally use it only in situations like what's currently occurring. Couldn't have got much closer if I tried there. Alright, so I'm now going back down into Rio here to look at the Metropolitan Cathedral of Rio de Janeiro. Now, it doesn't matter what order you do these sightseeing monuments in. Just as long as you enjoy yourself and get a good view of Rio and its surrounds. That's all that this part of the stream was designed for. Rudin, I can now see why you fly this helicopter though on these streams, because the visibility is just something else. Alright, I'm going to do a long right-hander over Santos Dumont here, and then I'm going to head back towards Christ the Redeemer and make the way over to Galileo International. Oh yeah, people who are in the Icon A5. Good decision. Good decision. It's a very good looking city from the air, Rio is. Amazing mountains with awesome buildings, with houses, with beautiful looking beaches, with phenomenal views of Sugarloaf and monuments and cathedrals and that's cool. Oh, look, there's a racetrack on the other side. Alright, I'm going to start making my way over to Galileo Airport here. Ladies and gentlemen, legends of the highest regard, you are obviously free to fly around and enjoy yourselves as much as you would like. I see what you mean, Vruden, about when this helicopter reaches 150 knots. It gets a bit hectic. Fantastic view out the right-hand side of the... and equally awesome out the left-hand side. Alright, I should probably bring up the VFR map to make sure I'm heading in the right direction. Which I think I am. Yeah, I am. Cool. Yeah, no, absolutely, Black Evo. I was aware of that, I just hadn't taken this helicopter up to the red line yet. So I'm really impressed that a freeware helicopter that was created before the sim even had physics that supported helicopters flies, you know, almost like a helicopter does. I think that's absolutely phenomenal. And now you guys all get to laugh whilst I try and land this. Actually, that wasn't that bad. I thought the sim now had water physics, Glenn. That was probably the best landing I've ever done in that helicopter. Which is not necessarily a good thing. No worries, Wes. We're just all landing at the second airport here, mate. So this will become a regular thing in these heavily detailed cities with landmarks. We'll finish up these flights to these heavily detailed cities with landmarks, with helicopters and Icon A5s and all of those. Yeah, please do, Wes, and then I'm going to drop the link in the chat so we can all go and raid Wes. Oh, okay, Glenn, that's a good point, actually. Sean, mate, you take care as well, hey? Stay safe and look after yourself. And I'm sure I will see you around the streaming traps. Catch you later, bro. Almost everyone is down. So many people here in Rio. It's amazing to see that. I know they're not all here with me, but I just think it adds such a phenomenal ambience, especially seeing as none of them are trying to troll. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to, we're gonna finish up the stream now. So if you would like to go and raid Wes, Leaded Rapier 709 on that link, show him some love. He's just getting his streaming adventure started and all that. So please, but to the rest of you legends and ladies and gentlemen of the highest regard, thank you so much for coming along on this stream. It has been an absolute pleasure having you along, and I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Until the next stream, ladies and gentlemen, you look after yourselves, stay safe, stay well, make sure you don't do anyone I wouldn't do, and I will catch you in the next stream. Cheers.
Siempre un perdón, no te mentí. Ya no hay nada que me asombre. Malo porque siempre confío en ti. Y te conozco solo el nombre. Me dice que me ama cuando hay nubes grises. Pero me saludan más las olas del mar. Ella es muy bipolar con tantos matices. Cuando dice que está bien, piensa que está mal. Yeah. Ella dice que está bien, que son solo amigos, socio, nada que ver. Me tiene contraseña a nivel pro al ser. Sé que algo oculta, pero no sé qué es. Yeah. Oiga, oiga, señorita.